ChatGPT-5 just dropped yesterday. Sam Altman said this release made him feel useless. What's our response? It's coming up.
This morning, I was testing our new model, and I got emailed a question that I didn't quite understand. And I put it in the model, this GPT-5, and it answered it perfectly. And I really kind of sat back in my chair, and I was just like, oh man, here it is moment.
GPT-5 was much anticipated. It boasts expert-level reasoning, a brand new unified interface that always keeps you in GPT-5 without model switching. But the real question is, will this new release change how we work, learn, and create? So let's get started. As always, we start with the conclusion first, because you can't wait. Sam Altman was odd, but I definitely was not. Let's go through the good, the bad, and the ugly. What did I like? I like the no more model hopping. For simple people and simple users, choosing between models, which one should work, was very, very confusing. Just one interface, GPT-5 with modes built in, was great for normal users. At number 2 was the built-in API connections for Gmail, Calendar, and other tools to talk to ChatGPT without extra setup. At number 3 for me it is more factual, fewer hallucinations, and sticks to picking information from reports. Number 4, the run code feature, because if you're not really a coder, you can now execute the code without leaving ChatGPT. And at number 5 was real-time web fetching. It pulls fresh information directly into the answers. The bad, if I hadn't seen GPT-5 on my screen, I might have missed that it had changed at all. What are the 5 things that I really did not like? At number 1, the writing is inconsistent. The new verbosity feature sometimes leads to overwhelming or insufficient output. It also has issues in terms of consistency, and it keeps changing the response. Number 2, what AGI, artificial general intelligence. Despite all the hype that Sam Altman made, there's no continuous learning or real memory across sessions. At number 3, the reasoning engine. Despite being smarter, GPT-5 sometimes applies deep reasoning when unnecessary or fails to when it's required. Number 4, it still gets confused. The long-term context handling is better, but far from perfect. I had to ask it 3 times to do a very simple task. Create 3 images for this podcast for me. Please. Number 5, it forgets. When you ask it to go back to the previous version or pull together the entire podcast for you, it keeps writing new paragraphs. What was the ugly for me? These images are still subpar. They might be better than before, but nowhere near the best tools out there. And it just hangs. We don't know why, we don't know what's going on, but nothing happens. This is what I'm saying, but let's see what others are saying. There's a lot of uproar about Sam Altman overpromising, teasing a revolution, but all of us feel let down. This does not even feel like a real release. Some of the highlights from Reddit. GPT-5 is not an upgrade. It's actually a forced downgrade. It forgets context. It feels unstable and inconsistent. I miss 4.0. So do I. Bring it back. They've stripped out emotional intelligence. The answers are so clinical. It's like my ChatGPT suffered a severe brain injury and forgot how to read. The most common complaints that people are saying, the removal of the model picker, although that was not a big deal for me, but people did really like being able to select between GPT-4, O3, or O4 mini. The responses are shorter and less expressive. The reduced emotional intelligence is an issue. The usage limits for paid users, lots of performance issues, and there is still a lot of hallucinations and context loss. The next big thing that Sam was promising us was performance and factuality. Math reasoning improved, science reasoning improved, coding improved, and factual questions improved. So ChatGPT, probably great for people asking PhD level questions, but for normal users like us, not doing advanced research, there was little. GPT-5 got facts right 87% of the time. That's on factual questions. This means it still gets facts incorrect 13% of the time. And on complex questions, I was not able to get an answer on what is the error rate. These are also some of the improvements that ChatGPT claimed. There were no numbers given. On multi-step factual reasoning, GPT-5 is less likely to insert an incorrect number, misattribute a quote, or fabricate a source. When tested with tool use, for example, searching the web or querying a database, it maintains accuracy better and resists making updated fill gaps, thank God. On long context questions like summarizing a 200-page report, GPT retrieved the right facts 89% of the time, a clear improvement over earlier models, but still not a good enough number that you can trust. You need to, again, fact check. You think you're getting data from a report, you may just be getting made up numbers. My closing verdict for power users, maybe who live in math, science, or deep research, GPT-5 is a real step forward. The improved factual accuracy, bigger context window, and new API connections are useful. But for everyday users, the jump from GPT-4 feels very small than the hype suggested. The writing is inconsistent, image generation still lags behind, and there's no true AGI yet. Our take, it's not the leap that we were expecting.